Hey everybody, hope you can hear me. Let me get this mic all set up. Let's see if you folks can hear me. Let me just check this out here. Yep. I got level. Alrighty. Yeah, I thought I'd start off with a little jam. Could you hear all the bum notes? Because I could. Oh, just adjust that a little bit better. There we go. Yeah, nothing like starting a live stream, playing live. Like I was saying a while back, if you watched the show last week, when I had PJ and the Beard on, we were talking about how much we, play not as well as we normally do when we're going live, and there's proof. Anyways, let's see what we got in here tonight. Let's see what we got in here. We got Joe Hervey in here. Hey, buddy. James Severin is here. Zach Thong, Edwin Crane, nice to see you. Phil Mosley, how's it going? Hey, there's my buddy Brian S. How are you, man? Upside Down is here. Cool. BB Made. Band practice canceled. Well, that sucks, BB Made. Yeah, I hate when practice gets canceled, especially when you're looking forward to it. Okay, let's go down here. Phil Mosley. Mike Rohde is here. Welcome. Brad Miller's got to catch the replay. Well, thanks for popping in and letting me know, Brad. Appreciate that. Thanks so much, James Severin. No, you rock, James Severin. You rock, buddy. Mark Taylor is here. How are you? Half Face? No, you rock, Half Face. That could be the whole show. You just, Anyways, Fruitcake Tony. Hey, man. Rob F. Phil Mosley. No, it's not my music. It's just a backing track that I made the mistake of trying to play over. Oh, dear Lord. Zach Thong is here. Hey, Spencer Craw, nice to see ya. Poo Ninja, hey, man. Haven't seen you around. How you doing, buddy? Wannabe Guitar God, how are ya? Marco's Images, nice to see ya. Jerry W, bring on the Les Pauls. Yeah, man. Well, that's what I was playing. I haven't played this one in a while, actually. Love music? Okay, Joe Hervey. Seinfeld show, Hand 36 solo. Yeah, it's a show about nothing. Pretty much. Okay, I'm just going down here, folks. Six String Brian is here. Welcome. Bearded Blues dude. Hey, man. Okay, just catching up. I promise you I'm almost there. Chicken Guitars. She came here for nothing. You came to the right place. Okay, I'm catching up. EJ, hey man. Thank you, EJ, appreciate it. Thomas Santiago is here. Cool. Okay, I think I said hello. HK, hey man, nice to see ya. Dwight Bailey is here. I think. Lars Guitars, nice to see ya. Okay. Dale Palmer is here. Welcome. All right. Oh, man. You guys are really chatting up a storm, man. It jumped on me. There's Thrash. There's Oregon Steve. Welcome. David Ennis is here. Welcome. Charlie S. Paul Lou. Janice is here. Alex Radford is here. Okay. I think I got everyone. And if I didn't, I apologize. Just please tag me in the chat and I'll see your name right away. Christina Smith, welcome. There's a new name. Welcome to the channel. Bearded Blues dude. Okay, here we go. Guitar Hack. If you are doing a show about nothing, you should have played on a Kramer. I don't own any Kramers, buddy. I don't own any Kramers. Yeah. So, I found that backing track and it kind of suited this week, which was pretty melancholy. Very, very bad week for me, actually. But, today kind of turned around, so now it's a much better week than it was like a day ago. So that kind of somber intro kind of suited my week in general. And what I was playing my P90 Les Paul, which I haven't really played a lot lately. And I'm probably I'm thinking about gigging with this. I don't have a gig this weekend, which is another kind of odd thing. I'm not playing this weekend. I am playing though twice next weekend. I'm doing that I'm doing that. I was gonna say TV show, but it's not a TV show. It's a Facebook live show. Most of you in here been around me for a while, so you know I did that live stream show. When I do that, like back in April or something. Anyways, they invited us back, and we're going back to do it again. So I'll be playing Thursday night at that show, and then I got a gig on Saturday, and it's a small venue. So because it's a small venue, it's small venues where you don't have to turn up loud are great for the P90s, because if any of you have P90s, you know very well that at high volumes these things tend to feedback a lot and they howl. So it seems like this would be a good guitar to take to that gig, and I'll probably take it. Can't stay home, just got home from work, need to... No worries, EJs. Thank you for popping in, man. Thank you for popping in. Yeah. So P90 scare me. They shouldn't scare you. They're good, you know. Snot will be pissed you left. I played Snot. When did I play Snot? Last gig I played Snots. I played Snot's last gig. All my guitars, they all get gigged, all of them, right? And the ones that don't, your mic is cutting in and out. Really? Okay, I don't know what's causing that. At least it was for you. I don't know, Bearded Blues. Is my cutting in and out for anybody else? What the hell is your name for my Facebook? Guitar Hack is my Facebook page. All my links are below, folks. I usually say this at some point in the show, but if you don't follow me on Facebook and you don't follow me on Instagram, all the links are below. So, yeah, check that out, because I post a lot of stuff on there that I don't doesn't, you know. I mean, if it's just a quickie little video or something, I'm not gonna put it up on Russ Markard. Mike seems fine. Thank you for that, Russ, and thanks for coming in, buddy. If it's just a little shorty video, I'm not gonna put it on YouTube. So there's stuff there that won't be on YouTube. Your audio is good here. Okay, thanks, Grumpy Mike. Appreciate that. Sean Kennedy's here. Hey, man, your mic is fine to me. Okay, cool. All right. I guess I was just on the one end then. No problem. All right, Dale Palmer, welcome. Hope I said hello to everybody. Yeah, so no gigs for me this weekend, which means usually if I'm home on a Saturday night, depending on how things go, either Saturday or Sunday, I'll probably do another sort of off-the-cuff live thing unannounced, like I've been doing the last couple of weeks, which is kind of cool, because sometimes those live streams, I get more people on than I get on my regular Thursday. So if there's no one on, then I'm like, what the hell? I'll just jump on and I'll go on for a little bit, maybe this week. Meryl J is here. Welcome. P90s are cool, but I love my mini hum. Mini hums are cool too. I got mini hums on the right there, Firebird. 2 and 3 chord jams. Hey Don, how are you, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Yeah. So I've been playing around with this a little bit, and and you can play some nice mellow stuff with the P90 guitar, as I proved. They're not all, I mean, yeah, they can get dirty and aggressive and nasty sounding, but they don't have to be all the time. A lot of the mellow shit I find I end up using the P90 guitar, which is kind of weird, but I do. Sounds like a DVD Guitar Hack off the cuff live. Yeah, I just wish I didn't hit all those bum notes, but yeah. I'm sure those are done better. Brian Landreth, hey man, welcome. I played a great gig last night. We did some new songs. Awesome, buddy. Yeah, it's always a rush when you do a gig, man. Last Saturday's gig was what did I talk about last Saturday's gig? I don't know. I must have gone on after the gig at some point. But anyway, last Saturday's gig for me was probably my favorite of the whole year. Yeah, I know I went on and I talked about that, so I don't want to rehash stuff. But yeah, I know why. I went on Sunday. That's what it was. Yeah, it was a great gig. Absolutely loved that last gig. So I know what you feel like. You have a great gig, and it's a big rush, man. I have a hard time when I get home from a gig like that. I can't sleep. I'm good, but frustrated to the max on this interface software deal. Okay, Donna, you talk. I know you got a Helix. Are you still struggling with that, man? Getting that working with the computer? So, why I call this a show about nothing is I normally have like, a few topics to talk about on my shows, but because this week was, as I was saying earlier, a pretty shitty week, I didn't really have a lot of time to come up with topics to talk about. And honestly, I wasn't even sure I was going to go on today, but because everything kind of turned around, I decided, what the hell, let me go on. Why was my week shit? Personal stuff, Brian, I don't really want to get into, but it was just bad. But it's better now, so it's all good, man. We got an offer to play at Ground Zero in Clarksdale, a pretty prestigious gig. Nice, Brian. Awesome, man. There's Headstock here. How are you, man? Nice to see you. Ron, sub my Facebook page. There you go. Hack, how does your mini humbuckers sound compared to your P90s? Well, one way to find out. Now, let me plug it in. There's Metal Soda. Guitar Hack, good improvising tonight. Hi, I'm just lurking tonight. Peace. All right, well, thanks for coming in. All right, let me plug in. I'll plug that one in and you can hear it. Hang on, give me a second. Now, this could very well be way out of tune. Could very well be way out of tune. Oh, let me just see here if I'm in tune. Oh, no. All right, let me tune this puppy up. And this is always weird because it's got the reverse headstock and all the strings are where you don't think they'd be. The furthest one away is the low E, and that always messes me up. Okay. But to answer your question real quick, they do sound different. These are not nearly as bitey. These are more like lower output, basically a lower output version of the of humbuckers. At least that's what I find. If I know you guys wanted to hear this, I would have tuned it before the show, I swear to you. All right, so can you hear that? So that's the P90 on the same crunch sound that I had earlier. And it's out of tune still. This one sat for a while, so. But yeah, you can hear it's just a really lower output version, right? Of the of a humbucker. If I can't tune it, I'm just gonna put it back down. I'm not gonna waste the whole show trying to tune this guitar. There you go. I play clean. That's bridge. This is middle. Then here's the neck. So there you go. A lot thinner sound than the than a humbucker. All right, I missed a bunch of questions while I was trying to tune this thing. See if anyone else has popped in. Welcome everybody. Thanks y'all for popping in. What makes you want to play I've Lost Feeling Need Advice? Christina Smith, what makes me want to play? That's a good question. You know what? I'll tell you, it's listening to music really gets me going. Like if I listen to a lot of music, it's like I want to play. Or if I watch, if I'm watching YouTube, like on YouTube, I'll watch, like other performers. I'll watch, lately I've been on a Michael Schenker kick, man. I've been watching a lot of Michael Schenker. Michael Schenker, man, is absolutely phenomenal guitar player. Holy shit. That guy is just so fluid in what he plays. And, I watch Michael Schenker, and it just makes you want to play. You watch his hands. It's like it inspires you, So Christina Smith, that's what gets me back into playing is just watching other people play, really, and music. I just, it re-energizes me. Blame it on the snow soda? Yeah. Perfect Tone for Bothered by Stone Sour. Okay, I don't know that song. Brian almost pulled the trigger on a 1969 Les Paul. You're on fire, man. You're like buying guitars daily now. Jesus. That's crazy. Speaking of buying guitars, I got a little story for you. Bobby Lopez is here. Welcome. Brian Bond is here. Welcome. Blackjack Guitar Nut. How are you, man? Nice to see you. Cool. I hope I've said hello to everyone in the chat. Hope I said hello to everyone. So most of you know that I'm on the hunt for a story time. That's about it, eh? Story time with Hack. Okay, boys and girls. So as most of you know, I was in the market for a PRS. As a beater guitar, I was going to buy the real cheap PRS, the, what are they called now? The standards, SE standard. And I was going to get one. I had one picked out. And, you all know at this point that they went and sold the guitar on me. So that kind of pissed me off. And then I got them to order me another one. Hey, Islander Winder, how are you? I got them to order me another one. I went and I played the one they ordered me, and it was not... I didn't like it. Like, I literally took it out of the box and handed it to me, and it just didn't, I don't know, it just didn't feel right. It wasn't the same as the first one. The first one was like right on, right? It wasn't the same as the first one. Why not a Gibson Studio? Because Phil Mosley, the studios here are over $1,000, and I can get a PRS, brand new PRS SE standard for $650. That's why. And I want a beater. I mean, the whole reason why I don't want a Les Paul as a beater is, and the reason I want a beater is I don't want, any neck breakage kind of thing. So I'm trying to stay away from that. Hey, there's PJ and the Beard. Welcome. You're in time for the PRS talk. Right on. Yeah. So yeah, I got the second. The second one came in, and I didn't like it. And then what happened was I decided to shop elsewhere, and I ordered a guitar. And when the hell did I order that now? I think it's gonna be like 3 days ago now. And I didn't hear anything. I did everything online. I talked to them first, and I didn't hear anything about it. And then apparently it's like something about it's clearing customs, and it's going to get here by the end of the month. This is a raid from Miss Canadian Scrapper. Well, welcome, Southern Belle. Cherry Berry, welcome. Miss Canadian Scrapper raid. Welcome, everybody. Yeah, so, and the one I got, I posted a picture of the one I ordered on my Facebook and my Instagram. It's a James Gipe. Welcome. Ivan Carter, hey man. It's called a Vintage Cherry, I think. It's basically an SC standard, but it's red. Liam's Irish Journey, welcome. with Mama Liam. Welcome. Nike Girl, welcome. Thank y'all for popping in. Appreciate it. Dan Boy, wow, all these new people. Play a song. I played one earlier. I'll play a little bit later on. Southern Belle. Tan's World, welcome. So it's apparently the red color is a difficult color to get, and that's what they told me before I even ordered it. And thank you, Nike Girl. And I'm supposed to get it by the end of the month. So that's what they're saying right now. So by the end of... Hello, Don Keatix. Welcome to the channel. 70 watching. Wow. I haven't had 70 in a long time. That's cool. Thanks, everybody. Harry Sweener Gaming. Welcome. So, so I should get something by the end of the month. So that's the latest on that. So, and when I do... And here's the nice thing about the place I ordered it from, and Brian Cote, Six String Brian, buys a lot of stuff from these guys. What they do is, instead of them just getting the guitar and just kind of handing it to you, they actually take it out of the box. Imagine this. They take it out of the box and they play it and they test it and they set it up and then they give it to you. Imagine that. You know, so anyway, so they're that's what they're doing. Okay, somebody's mentioning an Epiphone. Is that referring to me? Why don't I get an Epiphone? For the same reason that I want a beater. I don't want any headstock issues, right? That's why I want a beater. The whole point of the beater, folks, is I play bars that are really tight quarters sometimes, and there's people walking up and on stage, and what I'm afraid of is, one of my stands getting knocked over. And whether it's an Epiphone or whether it's a studio or whether they all have the same thing in common. Like if they go over, I might have a neck break. So that's kind of why I'm staying away from that. Right? So. So I stay away from, that's why I stay away from those. I want a Gibson Archtop L5 1925 like Maybelle Carter. Wow, Liam's Irish Journeys with Mama Liam. Wow. Get an Ultra Beater. Well, the PRS is an Ultra Beater. That's like hack scratch. Yeah, that's funny. So, the Ultra will beat your wallet before you even... Yeah, no, I'm not in the market for an Ultra. I will be selling, if that guitar, I said this already, if that guitar works out and I end up keeping the PRS, my Tele is going to go on the chopping block. So if anybody wants a Telecaster, black on black... Well, it actually came with a white pickguard, but I put a black one on it, and it's like a good Fender pickguard, 3-ply. So it's all black and chrome, and then the neck is it's maple. So maple fretboard, maple neck. Yeah, BB Made, you might try one of those Ultras out. Yeah, I may go and try an Ultra. I mean, everybody bitches about Gibson and all that, but isn't Fender just doing the same thing? You know what I mean? Aren't they just doing the same thing? Re-releasing something, making a minor tweak, and calling it a whole new model? Anyway, that's just my 2 cents. And honestly, like, Fender pissed me off years ago when they decided to forego the standard and start calling everything a professional and an elite, and then doubling the price of the friggin' guitars. Because you could get, a Strat, American Standard Strat, American Standard Telecaster. You could get these guitars for a little over $1,000, maybe $1,200, maybe $1,400. And then they called them an elite, and I think the Standard became the professional. They called it a professional. and then they charge, whether they're like $1,900 now for basically the same guitar. I mean, come on. I don't know. I thought that was really cheesy, man. So they lost me there. You want a 1950-60 Kingsman? You want some high-end stuff there, Liam? Those are some high-end guitars, man. Guitars are getting too expensive, period. Yeah, chicken guitars, yes. Fender is full of themselves. There's Krellbar. Hey, Krellbar, how are you? Yeah, they're getting a little pricey, right? Yeah, they are good ones, Liam. They're just real pricey, yeah. But they're good guitars, the ones you're mentioning. Alex2112, welcome. Hey, Hack, do you ever just use the distortion on your Marshall DSL-40 instead of the pedals, by the way? I love your show. Watch it all the time. Well, thank you so much. And thanks for participating in the chat, Alex2112. Welcome to the channel. To answer your question, when I gig, Alex, I use pedals for all my sounds. I basically just use the amp for a pedal platform. It's just easier for me to switch tones during a gig. It just makes it a lot easier for me. But if I'm just playing at home, 9 times out of 10, because the dirt on this, actually I'm playing out of the Marshall right now, the DSL. Because the dirt on it sounds so good, 9 times out of 10, I don't even bother plugging in the pedal board. I just play it straight out. Rush fan? Hey, Darlene. Welcome. Yeah, Rush is awesome. A little bit of In the Mood for you. Love Canada for all the great bands they've given us. Yeah, a lot of great bands. A lot of great bands. A lot of bands that I really like, and I've tried to promote them a little bit, but they're not. They didn't quite make the cut in the U.S. There's a couple of bands I really liked when I was younger that you probably never heard of. Gatto is the one I probably mentioned the most. I loved Gatto. And Teenage Head is another one. I love Bachman Turner Overdrive. That band you must have heard of because they were like one of the biggest bands of the 70s. But yeah, a lot of good stuff. Brian Bond likes the hip. We do a couple of hip tunes. Saga was great. Yeah, Saga had they had their one really good record. Not all the what's that? I can't remember the names of their songs. Tea Party's another one. Yep, Tea Party was cool. Yeah, great bands. Soda hates Gatto. That's because they're not metal, Soda. Can you play Wildflower on that guitar? Wildwood Flower. Oh, Wildflower, I know. I don't know Wildwood Flower. There's Wildflower. Hey, there's Dave. Dave's Guitar Channel. On the Loose and Wind 'Em Up by Saga. There you go. Dave's an encyclopedia of songs. I can't remember what I ate yesterday. Brian Bond. Okay, Toronto. Yeah, Toronto had a good band. What's that song? Daddy Don't Know. Shit, I can't remember it now. I used to play it. I can't remember Daddy Don't Know. I used to play that. Yeah, they had some good songs. Yeah, the corned beef. That's right. He even knows what I've eaten. 74 watching. Wow, man, it's a banner night for me, man. Thank you all so much for tuning in. This is awesome. Brian S. likes Triumph. I wasn't hugely into Triumph. Darlene Brown, are you Ontario? Yes, I'm in Ontario, Darlene Brown. Yes, I am. Ontario, Canada. Hey, there's Gary Tholander. Hey, buddy, how are you? E major hack. You can play auto harp. Well, that's cool, Liam. That's cool. Tron also performed What About Love before Heart made it. I didn't know that, Krellbar. I did not know that. Aldo Nova, yeah, of course. My guitar's still out of tune. No, I'm still out of tune. I gotta tune this thing. 6-string Stanger, welcome. How you doing? Okay, Christina Smith has a couple of videos. She wants to know what she can improve on. Also, Hart really didn't change Toronto's arrangement much. Well, that's interesting. Eric C., welcome. April Wine, yeah, Jerry. How could I forget April Wine, man? April Wine is a great band as well, yes. Yeah, no shortage of good Canadian rock, I'll tell you that. Cherryberry 48, welcome. Golden Earring? Golden Earring wasn't Canadian, if that's what you were talking. If that's what you're... Islander Winder. I don't know if that's what you were talking about. Chilliwack, Gone, 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 but gone so long. Actually, Chilliwack played at Cosmo Fest this year. Which is our version of, I guess... What would that, like Sweetwater? Kind of our version of the Sweetwater Gear Fest? I'm sure it's on a much, much smaller scale than the actual Gear Fest, though. Which, God willing, I will be attending next year. Just throw on some distortion and effects so nobody knows I know the difference. I can tell if a guitar is out of tune no matter how much dirt you put on it, unfortunately. Unfortunately, there's no automatic in-tune guitar effect yet. We saw April Wine last year. I didn't see April Wine last year, 6-string Brian. I didn't see April Wine last year. When is Gear Fest again? Actually, it's June 27 or 28. June 27 or 28? I don't know. Brian would know. Brian S. would know. I only know that date. I know it's in there because I just booked that week and that weekend off so that, we don't... Because we're already booking gigs into 2020, so I wanted to make sure that we're not, we're not booked in that time because I want to be able to go a couple days early and hang out with my buddy Brian and Dave and hopefully Chicken Guitars. So I want to go a little bit earlier. Your first concert was Huey Lewis? Nothing wrong with that, I guess. Nothing wrong with Huey Lewis. Gibson tried auto-tuning guitars. Yeah, they did, PJ. Or PJ and the Beard, and they no longer do that. I think your wife will want to delay the anniversary and spend it at Gearfest. BB Mate, I don't know. That's thin ice, buddy. Give it a shot. J-Dub Vlogs, welcome. Sorry, it was Chilliwack. I said, yeah. I mean, I know I'm getting senile, Brian, but I would have remembered if I'd seen April Wine. Pretty sure. Hey, Rachel Deli Hug, welcome. You were 8. Yeah, 8 years old is a good year to see Huey Lewis. Oh, Doug in the Slugs. Too bad that you're not as something as you thought. Smart. That's it. As you thought you were. Yeah, that was a good song. You'll be swimming in old water. I don't know what that means, but it doesn't sound good. Hey, Southern Belle, welcome. 80 watching. Wow. Thank you all so much. I haven't hit 80 in months. So, wow, it's a record night. Thanks you all so much, folks. Thanks for tuning in. 81, 83. Oh, my God. You know, I was I don't know if anybody here is into Johnny Winter. But Johnny Winter, you know, even if you're not really into blues, you got to check out some Johnny Winter. That guy was an absolute monster player, man. I was just listening to some Johnny Winter the other day, and I'm like, oh my God, can that guy rip? Unbelievable. Unbelievable playing, man. His guitar solos are like half, if not 2/3 of the song in the songs I heard. And it's not like it got boring. Like, he just got fired up with every go around. It was unbelievable guitar player. Another lost, lost treasure right there, man. That guy was a monster. Brian Bond, yes, Winter. Yeah, Johnny Winter was a beast. Unsafety. Unsafety dance. Men Without Hats. Rachel Daly Hug likes blues. Cool. YMCA. Yeah, we scrapped that. We don't even try that one anymore. We actually used to play YMCA, but that's no longer made the set list. That got kiboshed. Thank God. Oh, Sean, you want to go to Timmy's? Yeah, I get the large dark roast, regular. Hey, old man Dan, how are you? Nice to see you. Yeah, he was a Firebird player. Johnny Winter was a Firebird player, yeah. He was a guitar god. Yes, Edwin, he was a beast. Oh, there's Mama Liam. Welcome. You can dance if you want to. Johnny Winter, Illustrated Man. That's one of his songs. I don't know his material that well. I just, I don't know the song names. I'm addicted to Spotify now. I just started using Spotify, and all this Johnny Winter stuff started playing, and I'm like, holy shit. I mean, I already knew he was good, but my God. Let's rock and roll. Iverness Green, that's a Johnny Winter song. Johnny Guitar, that's the one song I know of Johnny Winter, and it's amazing. Be Careful was the first Johnny Winter song I heard. Honeymoon Suite, yeah, that's another good Canadian band. Oh, is that right? Six String Brian, Satan's Anus, opening for J-Rags and the Salads. on Daryl's house there, or Dave R's house, right? Hey, Justin Cox in Utah, how's it going? All the best. Ain't heard of Winters, Bloomfield Brown, Lee Moore, Setzer, and so on. Yeah, well, yeah, I don't ever, or haven't never listened ever, but my English none good, to Bloomfield. Listen to Johnny Winter's version. Yes. Oh, Jumpin' Jack Flash. Yeah. And I think he did a version of Johnny Be Good, too. Iverness Green was the color of his Firebird. Oh, I thought it was black. A metal version of 500 Miles? The whole song is... That's the whole song. And it just goes a 1, 4, 5. So you just chugging on E for the whole song, Gary, to do a heavy metal version of 500 Miles. Oh, that's funny. Just play The Rising Sun. I think that's how it goes. And I would chug 500 more. Yeah. Sing 500 miles in a Cookie Monster voice. That's hilarious. Actually, you know what? If you did that with that 500 miles and you sang it like Cookie Monster, that'd be fun, man. That would be hilarious if you did that. That's funny. That's hilarious. Elf Hermie, welcome. I had to pull over and threaten to kick a buddy out of my car once because he kept conversing. Set to the of safety. It got really old after half an hour. I guess it would, Elf Hermie. Yeah, Joe Bonamassa was on Howard Stern this week. Yes, he was, Brian. I haven't seen the video yet. It's on YouTube. I haven't seen it yet. Bloomfield is a must listen for a guitar player. You will want to sell everything. You're probably right, Justin Cox. Probably right. Harem Scarum. I don't really know any Harem Scarum. Love Johnny Winter. He played all his life. Great. Yeah. Hack, was the original Heart all Canadians except Fran Wilson? That's what a documentary said. The original Heart, no, they're not Canadian at all. They're from Seattle. But I think they're originally from Seattle, but I think they were in Vancouver for a while, but they were not a Canadian band. They were American, though they are an American band. And Ann and Nancy Wilson were sisters, right? Yeah. Did he mention his buddy Hack? Okay, I don't know what that means. Soda and milk. I must have missed that. Play Tom Sawyer. I don't know Tom Sawyer, and I should because I'm Canadian, right? It's like, gotta know how to play Tom Sawyer, man. I can play some other Rush for you. Healy Hack. Heart transplants. Yeah, that's about it. Something like that. Oh, Trooper. Yeah, Wannabe Guitar God. Trooper was amazing. Yeah, Fly By Night, I know the first riff. That's all I know, Fly By Night. Do I know any Harlequin? No. I love Harlequin, though. Innocence. I always loved that song. I love that song, Hack in the Mood, All the World's a Stage. Yeah. Well, that's like off their first record, right? All that first record stuff is just good, really good classic rock. They started to show tinges of the progressive stuff they were going to do, but for the most part, it's still pretty much straight ahead rock. Do I sing too? Darlene, I sing one song live with my band, and I'm not going to do it here. Not going to happen. Whoa! Thank you so much, 2 and 3 chord jams. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. You rock, buddy. You rock. All right. Guitar Hack, I'd love to see your band play April Wine's Rock Myself to Sleep. Seems like a perfect fit. Love that song. You know, I'll tell you the next couple of songs that we're working on, we're actually going to be doing this one. Let's see if you folks know this one. I don't know what it's going to sound like on this guitar, but... Talk dirty to me. We're going to be doing that one. And we're going to be doing the Strokes song, Last Night. That's the next two that we're going to be working on. BV Ninja, hey man. Welcome. Cool, cool. Oh, we got another super chat. Upside Down. Thank you so much, buddy. Upside Down, you rock, buddy. Thank you so much, man. Okay. Just getting caught up here. Don Carr, the guitar demo guy from my hometown. Henry. Oh, cool. Metal to Metal. Anvil. Da-na-na-na-na. Something like that, right? I don't know. Never played that in my life. But I think it sounds kind of right. Metal on Metal. Sung by Cheech from Cheech and Chong. Metal on Metal. Hey, Hugh Caldwell, welcome. I got a question for you. Have you ever gone on stage and played when you were drunk, or do you drink at all when you play in clubs? That's a great question, Alex212. I drink when I play, yes. I am usually having a beer. I even have, if some of you have watched my, when I stream my live gigs, you'll notice that I have a cup holder right on my mic stand. So there was always a beer in that cup holder when I play. I've never played drunk. No. I mean, I'm a hack as it is, and I need all the help I can get. So I have to be lucid when I play. So, I appreciate that, Christina Smith. I appreciate that. Better tone than CC. Alex212, Strange Ways. Oh, that I can do. You know what? Let me get rid of this Firebird. Because for the songs you guys are asking for, I got a much better guitar. Hang on. Can you guys hear that? Let me know if you can hear the guitar. There's the riff to Strange Ways. Okay, I'm gonna get caught up here again. Fabulous Disaster, welcome. Guitar's a little quiet. All right, hang on. Okay. Yeah, you can always, and I know there's a lot of big Kiss fans in here, so don't be afraid to ask me to play any Kiss tunes, because that's probably what I know most. I know Joe Hervey in particular is a huge Kiss fan. Not even once. Oh, you're still talking about hammered? No, not like intoxicated. No, not really. Practice drunk or play out drunk? Maybe I did it at practice, but not on a gig. No. There's no way. I couldn't. I mean, to play a gig drunk, I got, in a typical night, I'll do like 45 songs, and I mean, there's like almost a solo in every one of them. There's no way I could pull that off drunk. There's just no way. So, not that I remember, Crowbar. And welcome, Jeff C. How are you, man? I don't remember being drunk. I'm playing a gig. Mike is himself. Hey, man. Nice to see ya. You always wanted a Firebird. Yeah, they're cool, PJ and the Beard, but I was sitting here with it in my lap. Those guitars are not designed to be played sitting down. You really got to stand with one. They're just too big. Unless you like put them between your legs and hold it like classical guitar style, but then your arm is like out, way out because the neck is so long. Okay. Les Paul called it. Oh yeah, you gotta play. You're gonna play Ace. You gotta use a Les Paul. Hey Hack, you should check out Meantime Blues, Johnny Winter, Woodstock '69. Okay, cool. Andy Timmons is from here too. Yeah, Andy Timmons is Canadian, I think, isn't he? Is that what you're saying, Jerry? Well, it wasn't Andy Timmons in Harem Scarum, right? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong there. I believe he was in that band. Okay, I'm getting caught up. Do I know any Moist? No. Jamal! How are you, Jamal? Wannabe Guitar God, you want cold gin? I'll do some cold gin. Dang Hack, you're living proof that Gibson and Marshall rule the world. Great tone every time. Yeah, kinda. It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. Okay, got some requests for cold gin, and then I gotta watching you. Okay, hang on. I don't know what that thing is they do. They do something there. Something like that. No, Pete Lesperance's guitarist for Harem Scarum. Oh, okay. Why did I think Andy Timmons was part of that band? Okay, Half Face wants watching you. Okay. That's actually kind of tricky to play, man. It's a workout. El Fermi guitar. Do you think Kiss was trying really hard to make Firehouse a hit? They played it all the time, and I think I'm the only one. No, you're not. I don't like Firehouse either, El Fermi. There's a lot of songs that they play. It's low. Blackjack Guitar Nut says the guitar is low. Danger, Danger. Andy Timmons was in Danger, Danger. Okay, I got Danger, Danger and Harem Scarum mixed up. Anybody else think the guitar is a little bit quiet? If it is, I'll turn it up a bit. Let me know. Volume is good, says Brian S. There you go. Firehouse blows. Yeah. Volume is good, says Brian S. Cool. Yeah. All those early tunes are cool, man. All those early tunes are cool. When in doubt, crank it. Yeah. Love you guys, Hack Brian. Oh. Not to be weird, but there's no love for Rush, the great and of all time. Just asking. What? Mike, I was playing Rush earlier. Where were you? I was playing Rush earlier, man. Here, I'll play what little Rush I know. Love Rush. Sorry, work is in the way. Okay. Oh, you're at work. Got to Choose. Kiss, I Stole Your Love. Okay, Got to Choose. I don't know that beginning part. Ding, ding, ding. I don't know that part. But I know the main riff. I can't remember that part. Jeff Miller, thank you so much, buddy. You rock. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Old Def Leppard. I you know what, Soda? I really want to learn how to play that lick to Let It Go. I think that's one of the coolest rock licks ever, man. I love that lick. Black Diamond. I don't know if I know Black Diamond. I'm literally, a lot of these songs you guys are calling out, I'm just like trying to come up with them right on the spot because I don't really play them. I just know them really, I just heard them so many times. I used to know, let's see, I Stole Your Love. I forget what key that's in. Something like that. That's the riff for I Stole Your Love. That's all I know. God of Thunder. Something like that. A little bit of modern day Delilah. I know that riff. All right. Looks like we got some Kiss fans in here. Do you think this new age of guitar, do you think this is the new age of guitar era happening? I don't know about that, Christina. I do know that that in terms of gear, man, I think right now is one of the best times for gear. I mean, I've been around music and guitars over 20 years now, and I remember buying the first pedals and the first Boss pedals I owned, the first multi-effects. I had like the first or one of the first generations of Boss multi-effects, and so I've seen how much that's developed from then to now with the Helix and Axe effects and all that stuff, and it's the age of ultra. Brian keeps poking that fire. Yeah, so I think in that regard, that for gear-wise, I think it's a golden age. As far as music and playing, I don't know. There's, all the big guitar players now. If you want to see some really good playing and that, it's guys on YouTube, not me, but other people, right? You don't really hear, there's no big rock bands coming up. There's no Led Zeppelin. There's no, no bands like that on the horizon. So, and if you want to see guitar virtuosity, it's guys like, guys on YouTube. I'm trying to think of some names now, but that's basically it. Black Crowes got together again. That's right. BB made. Yeah. And they'll fill a void, man, because there's not a lot of bands out there that are playing that, You still have the Boss ME50, James Severin? I think I had the ME70. I had an ME70. That was the last one I had. The first one I had was like the ME8 or something. That's how old it was. And soon all of our guitar heroes will be gone. This is true, Brian. I mean, the most, Slash is my age, right? And he's, that's the last generation of guitar heroes, I think, is that Slash generation. So, I still have a Digitech GNX2, I think. Yeah. I don't know High Road Easy. I don't know that one. Sorry, Slash. Sorry, Soda. I don't know that one. Lots of people hate on Greta Van Fleet, but they may get kids. Yeah, I don't have a problem with Greta Van Fleet. They got some. The first EP and the first record they put out was pretty cool, right? The second one already was not as good as the first one. Let's see if it's all about, can they write songs, right? It's all about songs. There's no band that's putting out the quality of like a Led Zeppelin, right? You got to have the songs. Jack Daniels 10101, welcome, buddy. You still have this Schultz Rockman. Yeah, that was the sound there for a while, eh? Everybody wanted a Rockman. Yeah, I remember those units. That would have been shit. When was that? Oh man, that would have been like late 80s, mid to late 80s. Government Mule, PJ and the Beard says. Yeah, I never really got into Government Mule. Oh, who's that? Oh, man. What's that guitar player in that band? 1985-ish. Yeah, Jack Daniels. Yeah. What's the name of that the guitar player in that band? He's a famous dude, and his name is escaping me right now. In Government Mule. Warren Haynes. Thank you, Rick Hafner. And welcome, Rick Hafner. Yeah. Warren Haynes, yeah, and everybody's piping in. Warren Haynes, phenomenal player, yeah. Alfremy guitar, my favorite thing about lessons is when a teacher shows you a lick slowly and in super detail, and then when he plays at full speed, The timing and even some notes are totally different. Yeah, well, some licks just don't sound good unless you play them quickly, right? You know? So some licks, you know, like if I played like, which is like an Ace Frehley lick, but when you play it fast, that sounds good. So some licks just don't sound good when you play them slow. So Warren Haynes' voice makes me want to have his babies. Wow. Really? That's interesting. I don't really know any government mule. Yeah, I think that's more of a U.S. thing. I don't think they really made much of an impact up here. I don't really hear much about government mule, other than they have a prestigious guitar player in the band. Marcus King is a young guy. Yeah, there's a few young guys. What's that? Asado, Matias Asado. He's a phenomenal player. He's a young guy, and he's another Instagram guy that's just a monster player. Check out the early stuff with Alan Woody on bass. Okay, cool. Cool. Well, I've been going for an hour and 13 here. I might as well finish off. I'll go until 9:30. So I'll go an extra half hour today because we got a lot of people. Let's see how many people are in here. 54 people in here. Wow, man. Warren played with the Allman Brothers for years. Okay. Cool. Taj Farrant is like 10. Oh, yeah, some of those kids that can just rip. Oh, Taj Farrant, isn't he the kid with the dreadlocks? I think he's that dreadlock kid, right? And he's Australian, I think, right? Remind me if that's the right guy. Jennifer Aniston is still my free pass. Just I'll let her know. Soda and Milk, Night Train. I don't know that. Only thing I kind of know is the main riff to Welcome to the Jungle, and I'm probably playing it wrong, but I think it's something like. That's probably wrong, but that's all the Guns N' Roses I know. I never really learned any Guns N' Roses. I never played any Guns N' Roses. The kid has way too many guitar faces, Thrash says. The grass is green. Hit me up on. Oh, okay. Cool. Very close. Yeah, I figured as much. I don't know play any Guns N' Roses. And I'm, what's that? Knocking on heaven's door. Shoot me in the head and throw me in a ditch. That just saw me. Puts me to sleep. Yeah. For me, Guns N' Roses is the first album, and that's pretty much it. Oh, David Wilcox. I used to know how to play, My Eyes Keep Me in Trouble, but I couldn't do it now. No worries, Joe Hervey. I appreciate you being here, Joe Hervey. Early John Mayer was the worst guitar face. Couldn't watch him then. He's gotten better. His guitar faces got better, did they? That's funny. Gary Rosington and Alan Collins. Gary Rosington, REO Speedwagon. Is that the guy? That's the guy, right? Yeah, I mean, he's a great guitar player. If it's the guy I'm thinking of, he played a cherry Les Paul. Cherry Burst. Right? I think that's REO Speedwagon guy. Yeah, that record, High Infidelity, man. I mean, yeah, he passed away. That's right. Leonard Skinner? Okay, so it's... Oh, Gary Richrath. Okay, I knew it was a Gary something. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I'm horrible with names. Gary Richrath. Yeah, he was amazing. He passed away, too, actually. The REO Speedwagon guy. I wish I knew more songs. Just can't sit there and learn other people's riffs. I don't know why. Well, the only reason I know as many songs as I do is I've heard them a million times, and I just hear them in my head, and I can usually find them. Or I have to sit down and learn them because I got to cover them. right? I still have to learn how to play Last Night by the Strokes. Apparently, it's just a lot of C, from what I hear. Double Vision. I don't know Double Vision, but I do know. Um, Hot Blooded. Yeah, Phil Mosley, I agree. Learning other music or other people's music will definitely help you with your own. That is for sure. Laying Pipe by David Wilcox. Yeah, I don't know that one. Can notes play fun, give up. No, some part songs. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's tough. What I started doing too is because I can't play that style at all. Let's not forget Gary Moore. Yeah, he was a beast. Frank Marino. Yeah, Mahogany Rush. Frank Marino. Yep, yep. He's a monster player too, man. Yeah, super great guitar player. Tommy Shaw, great guitar player and great singer. Actually, Styx is playing in Toronto tonight, I believe. Not in Toronto, but at a casino um, about an hour and a half north of here with Gowan singing, so that's why I'm not going. I'm not a big fan of Gowan. But, yeah, they're playing here. Actually, my drummer is... my Rebel Charm drummer is going to see them. I'm going to be... yeah, Rebel Charm is getting together on Sunday, so that's one thing. There you go. There's a piece of news. Haven't played with those guys in ages, and we're going to get together on Sunday. I imagine it's going to be pretty rough because we haven't played together in a long time. Probably going to forget half the songs and all that kind of stuff. But, you know, it is what it is. At least I'll be jamming a little bit on Sunday. What's the last show I went to? That's a good question. It's the last concert I went to. Last concert I went to was probably when I went to see Kiss back in April. That's the last show I went to, I think. Yeah, it was the last show I went to. Kiss in April. And I'll never go again. I'm done with Kiss. I can't do it anymore. Yeah, yeah. BB Ninja. Yeah, that's like the chords. I just got to play along with it. And they're not playing full chords. Sometimes he's playing octaves. Sometimes he's just playing the root and the fifth. Sometimes he's, and any inversions of those chords. He's playing them high, sometimes low. I just got to listen to it. But thanks for the chords, BB. Appreciate it. Yeah, they just canceled the Rossi shows. Paul Stanley, I read today he's got influenza and he's got doctor's orders and that sort of thing. So, can you play? Many guitarists say it's the best. No, I love that riff, Jerry. That's a great riff. That's a tricky riff to get under your fingers. I always have a hard time with that one. That's a great riff. I love that riff. Who guitar hack? The one girl group, Steel Panther, lip syncs and the riffs are taped too. Okay, I don't know which girl group that is. Was the lip syncing really? Oh, at the live concert. Oh, El Fermi. Yeah. I mean, if you're talking to the crowd and your voice is cracking, and then all of a sudden you can sing perfectly, that sort of kind of always, you know, it makes you wonder a little bit. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Chicken Guitarist. She knows my life better than I do. Yeah, the last live show I went to was The Who. Oh, my God. See how bad I am? Yes, I saw The Who. I saw The Who. I had 10 or 14 row floors dead center. Saw The Who, and I met the bass player and all that kind of good stuff. And yeah, The Who was phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Yeah. That was a bucket list thing for me, too, because I've always wanted to see The Who, and that's the first time and probably the last time I'll ever see them. Yeah, that was great. Yeah. They can still do it, man. They can still do it. Roger can still sing. His voice did give out, though, at the very end. Like, it did give out, right? And he actually, you could tell he was visibly upset that he's lost his voice on the last song, which, of course, was Bob O'Reilly. No, I appreciate it, Chicken Guitars. I told you, my memory is shit. Paul's been unwell for a while. When saw him backstage in France, he was coughing bad the last tour. Oh, okay. Took its toll, BB says. Yeah, yeah. You know, yeah, Hackheimers. That's about it, Brian. Yeah, you know what? The thing is, growing up with them, and I'm talking about kids now, and watching them, what they've become. They've become everything they said they weren't going to become, and they did everything they said they wouldn't do. So, you know, I wish they'd have just packed it in, 10, maybe 15 years ago, and that would have been perfect. But, what do I know? Yeah. All right, you got 9:23. I might as well make my speech. So, guys, we got a fantastic community here. I want to thank you all so much. You made my week. You always make my week. It was, like I was saying at the top of the show, this was a really, really shitty week for me. That's why I said this show's about nothing, because I didn't even know if I was going to go on today. But I'm glad I did, because you guys just brightened up my week big time. And I want to thank you all for that. Great community. We should all be supporting each other, watching each other's videos, commenting. And just growing this thing, making it bigger. And, yeah, I want to thank you all so much for your support. Below I have my links to my Facebook page. I have links to my Instagram. So if you don't follow me on Instagram or Facebook, please do. Also, my Guitar Hack merch has been on 15% discount forever. The promo code is HACK, HACK, so check that out, okay, if you're interested. Now, at least in where I am here in Toronto, it's friggin' cold, so if you want hoodies and stuff, I got new designs and things, and hoodies and t-shirts and all kinds of stuff, so check that out at the Guitar Hack store, 15% off, promo code is HACK, and if you want to help support the channel, you throw, got PayPal down there as well. I got my email down there. I do guitar lessons. I have someone that I'm teaching like this online. So if anyone wants any lessons, things I can help you out with, let me know. Yeah. So that's about it. Spencer Cron is here. Hey Spencer, I don't know if I saw you earlier, but hello. No, thank you, Dale Palmer. No, I'm not going to... I'll give another 5. I was just wanting to make my speeches before I forget. J.C. Smith, welcome. Best name, free beer, no cover. There was a band a friend of mine was in called On Tap. I thought that was a pretty good name. That's a perfect bar band name, On Tap. What kind of music do you have? On Tap. I thought that was smart. Actually, the Hit Disturbers, I think, is a pretty good name. Not because I came up with it. It's just I think it's a good name. I just tell people the S is silent. No, Jerry. Hack loves you, buddy. You rock, buddy. All right, any Styx Crystal Ball? Yeah, Zach, that's a good record. Pieces of 8, I think, was the other one that was really good from them. All right, anybody got any last-minute requests, songs I can butcher for you before I shut this puppy down? Anyone going live? I don't know. I don't know if anyone's going live after me. Is Johnny on tonight? I don't know. think Johnny's on most nights. Save your love. Oh, boy. Thanks, Phil. Appreciate it. 2,000 man. Okay, 2,000 man. I can. Stairway. I'm not playing Stairway. Dave's not here. BB Maid wants to kill me. Buddy, if I could play that, I wouldn't be calling my channel Guitar Hack. I'll tell you that right now. Okay. All right. Joe, you're the man. Denied. Rock and roll all night. That one I can do. All right. Most people know that one. Maybe I'll do that one. Okay. Good night, BV Ninja. My request is that you have a good night and a better tomorrow. Oh, wow. But right back at you, Grumpy Mike. Appreciate it. Okay. Rock and roll all night. Everybody's got to sing. Wanna rock and roll all night. There you go. Okay, folks. All right. Everybody have a great weekend. It's coming up soon. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe, everybody. I hopefully will catch you. Maybe this weekend I'll do something off the cuff. Keep an eye out. If I don't see you this weekend, have a great weekend. And definitely next Thursday. And I may have a guest next Thursday. But we'll see how that pans out. Oh, and Showman pops in. Taking a break. Miss you guys. We'll check in about a week. All right, Showman. I was actually going to send you an email. All right, cool, buddy. All right. Okay, everybody. Have a great night. Catch you soon. Cheers. Rock on.